Hello, what's up my dudes? It's me, Toby from Morningwood, and for today's ngayong araw na video, I'm going to make a monitor riser. Now, we are going to change the blade kasi pangit yung blade na yan. De, joke lang. We're going to change the blade from 50-tooth combination blade to a 24-tooth ripping blade because we're going to do some resawing on the wood. Since it is a 2-inch beech wood, I need only 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to resaw, and the best blade to do it is a 24-tooth ripping blade. First, I just need to saw off the sides so that I have a straight side. Now I'm going to resaw it. The key here is to mark one face, and that face is always going to be on the fence. Don't flip the face side. Only one side of the face will hit the fence so that you will have even resaw wood. Also, be careful when resawing wood. It can be a bit more dangerous than your regular sawing, so be extra careful. This is the actual speed of how I resaw. It was very slow, very careful. But as you can see, you have twice as much wood. Nice. After that, we're just gonna joint the wood. I'm using a jointer jig. Basically, it's just plywood with a straight edge, and then it's held down with toggle clamps. I'm going to put links in the description down below for most of the products I'm using here. Now we're going to glue it. I'm using Pioneer's wood glue for a very strong bond. This is a glue that you can trust. On the right side is the top panel, and on the left side is the shelf panel. Now that the glue has dried, this is the day after. We are going to unclamp them, and we are going to plane them down. I'm using Lotus's 2000 watt planer, and it does the job so well. It is a 12.5-inch clearance, and it has a helical blade built in, so it will be very efficient in planing your wood. After planing, we're going to take our wood to the table saw for the final dimensions. Always remember when you're working with your wood, start oversized. Oversized so that you can cut them to the final dimensions later. It will be a cleaner and more efficient with your work. I don't work with beech wood so much, but every time I work with beech wood, I really enjoy working with it because it is so easy to machine. It is a hardwood. It is a very hard wood actually, and it is a very clean grained wood. Like, it's all straight, most of it is straight. There are no knots that much, and yeah, you got to try beech wood sometimes. Now I'm just making slots for the side shelf. We are going to slide in the shelf with these legs. Now, the most important part, sanding. I'm not gonna bore you much, but I start with 120, 180, and then 240. And then I end up with 400 grit to make it super smooth. Now I'm chamfering the edges. This will give a more cleaner look, and it will remove those sharp edges. Those sharp edges could hurt you, and yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So always remember to route your pieces. We are going to glue the legs together with the shelf. No hardware needed, no screws, no nails, whatever, for a more cleaner look. The slots will provide so much mechanical strength and a very nice aesthetic. Now we're going to clamp it down, just slightly clamp it so that it won't move and it will have a very nice tight joint. Cleaning the glue now with a wet rag is so much easier than letting it dry and then cleaning it after. With all the parts complete, we are going to assemble this now. This is how it's supposed to look. And we are going to use dowels to align them all and glue to hold everything together. Now I'm going to flip everything around so that I could mark each piece specifically where they are. This will also help so that we could know where to drill our dowels. Yeah, so I lost the clip when I was transferring the holes to the leg parts. I used dowel pins so that I could transfer the dowel location to the legs. Now I'm using glue and dowels so that I could align all the legs to the underside of the top. Note that dowels don't add much strength to the joints. The dowels serve as alignment and so that they won't move while gluing up. The glue will serve as the strength that will hold the legs together. Now to clamp it so that the joints will be tight. There will be no visible gaps, and that's it. After a day, this is how it looks. We are going to finish this with some boiled linseed oil. One of my favorites because it is so easy to apply and brings out the natural color of the wood. We are just going to apply by hand, spreading with gloves, and then wiping off later after 15 minutes. And then we are going to apply some beeswax after it has dried. Remember to oil every spot so that no moisture can get in and potentially warp the wood. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Comment, share, like, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye!